Are you stuck between trading your own personal capital or a proof firm capital? You are not alone. In this video, we are going to be looking at the real difference between proof firm capital and your own personal capital. We are going to be looking at the comparison between proof firm capital and your own personal capital with convincing example that will make you to choose the best for yourself. My name is Ajite Shalom Tomewa. Welcome back to my YouTube channel. So first thing first, what is proof firm capital? Proof firm simply means proprietary firm. So they are companies that allow you to trade their money. So this company, they offer traders large amounts of money for traders to take. But one thing about it is that a trader is going to pay a little certain amount of money for evaluation or challenges depending on the capital that you want to access. So after you have passed the evaluation or challenges, then you now have access to the capital that you want from the proprietary firm. So we have different kind of proof firm or proprietary firm. We have so many of them. We have the like of FTMO, we have Fundedness, we have Muffins, and so on and so forth. And this proprietary firm, they have profit split, in which the trader will take between 70 to 90% of the profit split, and the proprietary firm will just keep between 10% to 30% in some cases of the profit split. But the catch here is that a proprietary firm has a very strict rule that the trader must follow. So they have a very strict rule that the trader must follow in order to access their capital. So on the other hand, we have personal capital. We have personal capital. So just like the name implies, what is personal capital? Personal capital means something that is personal to you, something that you have control over. That means your own capital that you have ability to fund in your trading account. That means the money, the amount of money that you have capacity to be able to fund in your trading account. In this personal capital, you have absolute freedom. There's no third party rule, there's no profit split. If you make money, the money that you make is 100% yours, and if you make otherwise, it is still 100% yours. Now we have known what is our proprietary firm, which is proof firm capital, and we have also known personal capital. Now let's bring them head to head. Let us compare them together. So the first comparison that we are going to be putting forth is capital access. So in proprietary firm, you have large amounts of capital that you can access. You have large amount of capital that you can access depending on the trader, if the trader is able to scale up. Why personal capital? Personal capital depends on the trader's ability to be able to fund the amount of money he or she can fund. We have another level of comparison. Another level of comparison is the profit split. In proprietary firm, there is profit split. You have profit split in proprietary firm. If the trader is able to have access to the amount of capital that he or she is willing to trade, if the trader is able to make profit, there will be profit split. So it depends on the firm that the trader is trading with. So the profit split varies. It can vary between 70% to 90%. While the proprietary firm will keep 10%, between 10% and 30%. Why in personal account, in personal capital, there's nothing like profit split. You keep 100% of whatever you made, whatever you made on your account, you keep 100% of it. So we have another thing, which is the risk management. In proprietary firm, they have strict rules. You can't bend the rules. You must follow the rules which you have been offered. You must follow the rules which you have been given. You can't break the rule. If you break the rule, that means you are going to be breaching the account, which will not give you access to the account that you are trading again. But in personal capital, the rules, the risk management depends on you. You have absolute control of the risk management in which you want to put in place for your own personal capital. There's no third party that is controlling your own account for you. You are the one controlling your own account yourself. So we have another thing. We have flexibility. This is another aspect for comparison. Flexibility in proprietary firm. Just like I said, there are strict rules. Some firms, they will tell you the amount of lot size that you can use on the account that you are trading. They can tell you, okay, you are not allowed to trade news, you are not allowed to use both, you are not allowed to trade during the weekend, and so on and so forth. But in personal capital, you are very, very flexible to do whatever you want to do, because it is your own money. Because it is your own money, you can trade during the weekend, you can use both, you can do whatever you like with your own personal money. Another room for comparison is psychology. In proprietary firm, you might be fearful because you don't want to breach the you don't want to break the rule. Your emotion might be ups and down because of the strict rule which is being put in place. Even when you are winning, your emotion can be ups and down because of the strict rule. Why in personal capital, your psychology might not be up and down because you are the one dictating yourself. There's no third party that is interfering. There's no unnecessary pressure like psychology wise, because you are not passing any proprietary firm account in order to have access to their capital. A personal account is your own capital. So now let's look at a real life scenario. We have someone that is paying James. He have $200 in his savings. Then he went ahead to purchase his FTMO account of $100,000. So he was able to pass. So he made like $5,000. So then when so he made like $5,000 on his $100,000 account. So he was able to keep $4,000, and FTMO was able to get $1,000 from the profit split. That is successful proprietary firm traders. Now let's look at another scenario. Maybe James purchased $100,000 FTMO account also, but he failed. You know, the way he failed like that, he has to start all over again, because when he failed, that means he does not have access to that proprietary firm capital again. Now let's look at a real life scenario of personal capital. Maybe maybe James has $1,000 in his personal trading account. Then over 2 years, he was able to grow it to like $15,000, even though it was slow, but he still have control over his own personal account, over his own personal capital. So he was able to grow it over 2 years to $15,000. And like if reverse is the case, maybe he was not able to grow it, that means that $1,000 is going to lose everything. He has ability to lose everything, or to just remove if the money is in drawdown. He has ability to remove the rest. Unlike proprietary firm, when you break a certain rule, you lose the access to the whole capital. So now which one is better? For me, the two is very, very much okay. There's no one that is not better, but it depends on the trader. It depends on what the trader wants to use each account to do. If you are a consistent trader, if you know your strategy very well, if your strategy is very good, and it's just that you have access to small amount of money, you don't have access to huge amount of money, you can go for proof firm, you can go for proprietary firm. If you're a very disciplined trader, you can go for proprietary firm. And if you're a trader that you want to quickly scale up with little amount of capital, you can go for proprietary firm. But if you're a trader that you absolutely want freedom, you don't want any kind of limitation when you are trading, you don't want any kind of limitation in terms of rule, you can just stick with your personal capital. And if you do not mind of growing in a very slow and steady way, you want to grow it slowly and steady, you can just stick with your personal capital. And if you want to build a forex business in terms of long-term process, you can stick with personal capital. But for me, either of the two, there's no one that is not good. The two are the best. And for me, I will even advise trader to mix the two together. To use proprietary firm to easily scale up and use your personal capital to build wealth. You can use a proprietary firm to build your personal capital. So the mixture of the two is the best. There's no one that is not good. So I will advise trader to use the two to build their portfolio. There's no one that is not good. There's no one that is not the best according to my own opinion. So trader, between pro firm account and personal account, which one best suits your style? So feel free to drop it in the comment section. And if this video helped you, make sure to like, make sure to subscribe to this YouTube channel, and make sure to share this video to a fellow trader. So until next time, trade smart, stay consistent, and remain blessed. Peace.